here we have a Zenith chromatic color television from 1984 with Zenith Computer Space Command. You can see this set has a nice wood grain finish in very nice shape with only a couple minor defects. There is a bit of a ding right there, in there, and one of the slats in the speaker grill there is a bit broken. I got a little chip taken out of it, and I think I actually might be able to just kind of pop that back out with a flat tip screwdriver. Well, I better leave it alone because I don't want to break it anymore. It's got this nice door. As you can see, it says Space Command at Zenith. Has your nice LED layout. And something that is quite nice for TVs. You have an actual dial pad, like so if I wanted to go to channel 58, I'd type in 58, enter. You just go right to that channel instead of having to surf up through the channels like most TVs. And there you go, just in case you have a hard time understanding how to use that. And you got UHF, VHF for over the air, CATV for cable. Of course, we're only going to be able to use it on CATV anymore because we have to put it on channel 3. Although I guess it would work either way, but we just don't have over the air anymore. Switch, so you can use it with either just this control or up. But what I found out is even if it's on remote, you can still use these controls, but if you put it down, you can only use these ones and not remote. I don't know why you'd even need that. Sharpness, color level, tint, picture, chromatic, which I'll show you in a minute, kind of just makes the picture look like crap. Just turn it off and adjust the picture yourself. So go ahead and turn the set on. And what do you say we use the Computer Space Commander?
You pushed me.
So when did I be ready?
You made me believe anything was possible.
You always told me I could do whatever I wanted.
And it doesn't look as good on camera as it does in real life,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
because you really can't film a CRT, but this looks a lot better than anything you can buy now, and it looks a lot better than those TVs from the 90s you can get, the black plastic crap ones. It looks on par with one of the Trinitron sets, newer silver Trinitron set. So I'll show you what it looks like if I turn the chromatic on. Off, on. This isn't very colorful though, so you can't really tell.
3 years we spent trying to break out, and now we want to break back in. Get shotgun.
But it looks better with it off.
We get to choose who will be left standing. There's no guarantee we make it back from this.
You're looking at the back of the set, and you can see it has a lot of vent holes. No way this thing's gonna overheat, 'cause it's in the bottom and everything. We got a couple warnings. Cable compatible television apparatus. A ready plug. I don't know what that is. Nothing, I guess. There's nothing there. And then there's your sticker. You can't really see it, but March 1984. Manufactured by Zenith Radio Corporation, Springfield. You got this UHF, VHF, and CATV. That's the only input you'd have on these old TVs. You had you had cable, you'd plug cable into there. And if you had an antenna, you'd plug your lead from your antenna into there, and you'd either have your antenna, which went up onto the top of the set and mounted there, and you'd have your rabbit ears, or this would go up to the antenna on the top of your house. Now I know you want to see inside the set, so I've gone ahead and removed all of the screws. But of course it's still going to be stubborn because, yeah, I'm recording. And when I am recording, these things want to make me feel as stupid as possible and look as stupid as possible. So, yeah, get all the screws out of the back of this set before it falls out. Then I'd be happy to accept a TV set like this any day over a modern flat screen. So, now let's take the back off. Everything in here. This thing is beautiful. You got CRT, modular chassis, bunch of different boards, main board, high voltage board, tuner board, remote control board, and adjustment board, of course your speaker, transformer there, and somewhere in here, I guess it's not in here. Oh, it's on the back of the set. Here it is. Got your tuner, 9186 board, sync board. This thing has chroma color. And if something went bad, you just take the whole board out, put a new one in. Or of course you could repair it. Because these little ICs, individually, you can remove them. I'm not going to touch anything because it's plugged in. And people today are too snobby. I have to have the new flat screen TVs with the high definition and the 4K and the smart TV and all that stuff. You know, every time a new one comes out, they have to get a new one. Because the old one's just, for some reason now, the new one is no good. So, let's get rid of it, get a new one, because it has a new feature. And the people who aren't like that, they buy a new TV, and you buy a new TV, these modern flat screens, 3 years is about as much as they last. This one here is over 30 years old, and that's 10 times what a new one would last, and it's still going strong. And then whenever something ever does go wrong with these, it's normally not something major. You can normally fix it for next to nothing, if you even have to pay anything to fix it. These modern flat screens, they go out and something catastrophic goes out, you're lucky to get 4 years. If you're getting 4 years, you're lucky, and that's me being nice. And something will crap out on you, and you'll either have to pay more than the set was worth in the first place to fix it. And even if it isn't something that major, you fix it, and it probably won't last another 3 years before something major does go wrong, and you have to just throw it out and go buy a new set. And then this one here, if something goes wrong with it, you fix it for no problem. Nothing's wrong with it. Used to, you could please somebody with a TV like this, because there's nothing wrong with it. You can just watch TV, there's no problem with that. You don't need a new flat screen TV, you don't need 4K, none of that. You can watch the TV, and that's all that matters. But now we can't put up with that. No, we gotta have the new flat screens. Well, I'd rather have this than a new flat screen any day. Better stop before some person has a crap attack and gets all butt hurt and says, "Oh, but my flat screen TV has lasted like 30 years." Well, no, it hasn't. And, well, first off, because they haven't been around that long. Yeah, I've actually heard that before. My flat screen's been around for 30 years. But anyway, I'll stop before somebody gets too butthurt and starts having a crap attack at me. And if you do, feel free to leave a comment about it. It'll be the last thing you do on this channel. Anyway, that was the 1984 Zenith Space Command. Thank you for watching. Should I push the red button? Don't push the red button. Goodbye.